Welcome. In this module, this is the second in the series for the asterisk voice over IP security hardening case study. And this is the URL. This is the full article, very nice article written by a specific gentleman. And you should definitely go ahead to this URL and read the article. And there's a lot of information which is available on the internet on how to secure your asterisk voice over IP, IPPBX, and by default, highly insecure platform, and it needs to be hardened and secured, and this can lead to toll fraud or other attacks which can be very damaging and can cause revenue loss for your organization. So please, you should follow these rules. This is the standard hardening methodology that we've been talking about in this course, which we'll be using on every single type of asset, in this case, asterisk voice over IP, IPPBX. So number 7 is limit registration by extensions to your local subnet. Now, this is very important because restrict the IP addresses your extensions can register onto the local subnet. Asterisk PBXs can use the ACL permit deny in sip.config to block IP addresses. This can fend off brute force registration attempts and those attempts coming from the wrong IP address or coming from an attacker. Number 8, disable channels and services that are not in use. Disable channels that you aren't using, like Skinny, MGCP, and other services. For asterisk PBXs, you can unload these modules in the etc/modules.config file. Number 9, make it harder for SIP scanners. Set always auth reject is equal to yes. Set always auth reject control to yes in your SIP configuration file. What this does is prevent asterisk from telling a SIP scanner which extensions are valid by rejecting authentication requests on existing usernames with the same rejection details as with non-existing usernames. If they can't find you, they can't hack you. So important. Another way to make it hard for SIP scanners, which are used by attackers to find out what's going on inside, is to install a SIP port firewall. This will block scanning of port 5060 and 5061 and can disable the attempting endpoint for a specific time when it detects a violation. Number 10, limit and restrict routing and phone number dial plans. So restrict calling to high-cost calling destination and don't allow calling to 0900 and premium numbers. Restrict calling to international numbers to only specific lines, and restrict the timings of when those calls can be made, what are the limits, how many minutes the calls can be made. All of those controls should be implemented. And number 11, audit your system security, your IPPBX, your firewall, your architecture, your entire setup. We should audit the security regularly, because there are changes that can be made and need to be detected, and there are always improvements which you can make to better protect your IPPBX and to prevent revenue loss from hackers who will use an attack to compromise your IPPBX and violate and get into the system and then use your PSTN lines to make expensive calls, which you're going to have to pay the bill, or your telephone operator will send you the bill, which will be millions, in the millions overnight. And that's what the security function is for the security team, to prevent that type of incident. That's all that we have for this module. Thank you.